The night was unusually quiet. A cold wind slipped through the cracks of a small, worn-out apartment on the edge of the city. Inside, a dim yellow bulb flickered above a tiny table. On that table sat a single plate of food, barely enough for one person. 6-year-old Emma sat in front of it, her small hands resting on her lap. Her eyes were fixed on the food, not with excitement, but with quiet patience. "Daddy, are you coming?" she asked softly. In the corner of the room, her father Daniel stood silently, watching her, smiling, but only on the outside, because inside, he was breaking. Daniel hadn't eaten in 2 days, not because he didn't want to, but because he couldn't. Life had slowly taken everything from him. First, his stable job, then his savings, then his dignity. But the one thing he refused to lose was his daughter's smile. He walked toward the table and sat down across from Emma. "Of course, sweetheart. Let's eat together." Emma smiled. That innocent, pure smile that made every sacrifice worth it. Daniel picked up an empty fork. There was nothing on his plate, but he pretended. He lifted the fork to his mouth, paused, and acted like he was chewing. This is really good," he said softly. Emma giggled. "Right? I love it." Daniel nodded. "Me too." And just like that, the lie began. Every bite Emma took, Daniel matched with an invisible one. Every smile she gave cut deeper into his heart, because she believed him. She truly believed that they were both eating. Minutes passed. Emma slowed down. She looked at him carefully. "Daddy." "Yes? Why is your plate still full?" Daniel froze for a second, then quickly smiled. "I'm just eating slowly today." Emma nodded, satisfied. But children notice more than we think. That night, after Emma fell asleep, Daniel sat alone in the dark, his stomach twisted in pain. But it wasn't just hunger. It was guilt. Guilt for lying. Guilt for not being enough. Guilt for not being able to give her a better life. Tears rolled silently down his face. "I'm sorry," he whispered into the empty room. Days passed. The same routine continued. One small meal. One plate. One lie. Daniel kept pretending. Emma kept believing. Until one evening, everything changed. Emma pushed her plate away, half of the food still untouched. "I'm not hungry anymore," she said. Daniel frowned. "But you barely ate?" She shook her head. "I'm full." Daniel gently pushed the plate back. "Eat a little more." Emma looked at him. Longer this time. Deeper. "Daddy." Her voice was different. "Why do you always pretend to eat?" Daniel's heart stopped. "What do you mean?" he whispered. Emma's eyes filled with tears. "I see you every night." She pointed at his empty plate. "There's nothing there." Silence filled the room. Heavy, painful, unavoidable. Daniel couldn't speak, couldn't move. "I just didn't want you to feel hungry," he finally said, his voice breaking. Emma stood up, walked slowly toward him, and hugged him tightly. "You're my dad?" "Not a magician," she whispered. That one sentence shattered him. She pulled away, took the plate, and split the food in half. "We eat together," she said. Daniel looked at her, tears falling freely now. "But it's not enough." She shook her head. "It is." And for the first time, he didn't pretend. He ate, slowly, painfully, emotionally, but truthfully. That night, they didn't have enough food, but they had something stronger. Understanding, love, and a bond that no hardship could ever break. Because sometimes the strongest people are the ones who pretend to be okay, just to protect the ones they love.